Let's look at Genshin's scrapped characters. Characters that were leaked but seemingly didn't leave the cutting room floor. It's unknown if they're yet to be released, but because of the lack of information and especially with the new teased characters, they're considered scrapped. Let's start with the most infamous one, Kate. She was in the beta and was said to be the original protagonist. She was a Knight of Flavonius from Mondstadt that would travel to all of the nations. The most noteworthy thing about her is her robotic arms, which seem to be very futuristic for early Genshin, which might imply that the design direction might have been completely different in the beginning. She also had an alternate black design. My theory is that the purpose for this was to test the in-game shaders. Kate's main purpose was to test out animations and mechanics, but once her purpose was fulfilled, they had no purpose for her and left her in the beta. Next is Goth Girl, one of the most popular scrapped characters in the fandom. Despite being in the Fontaine lineup, she is yet to be added or even mentioned in the game. I hear people say that she was a Chevreuse concept, but because she's pictured right next to her in the lineup, I highly doubt the validity of this. There was a whole layout page for her with references and production notes. She was going to have a goth aesthetic with a lot of teeth imagery, as seen with the bear trap and the many spikes throughout her design. And judging by the handcuffs on her belt, it looks like she would have worked at the Fortress of Meripede. There's also some early concepts of her with a tweaked outfit and a different hat. Mummy Girl is an odd one. Leaked years ago, we are scarce in our information about her. She's obviously from Sumeru, but it's unknown if she was supposed to be a part of the main cast or added afterwards. Mummy Girl has some 2D renders, a layout page, and some concepts. There is a theory that Mummy Girl might be connected to Dottore, based on design elements alone and early concepts feeding into that idea. At the Tevat Expo in Paris, there were some Natlan designs revealed. This includes a man from the Nightwind tribe, a chameleon girl, a cowgirl, potentially from the Flower Feather clan, a horsewoman, and a horseman. Next is Snowbell. It's even more unknown if she's going to be a future character or a scrapped one, as her cultural references is up in the air, and I will not guess because I will be wrong. There's also this other character or design on her sheet, which we have even less information about. Next is the Fontaine Musketeer. Found in the concept files of a leak raid, his design seems to be a mesh of steampunk and European style. Next is Vin Helsing. Yes, that is actually how she's labeled in the files. A character designed as early as 2021 in the early stages of Fontaine's development. The unique thing about her is that some of her concepts were retrofitted to fit Cloran. But equally as strange is the gap of time between the eventual Cloran concepts and this one. The last thing we'll be talking about is these two sheets of Fontaine characters. My working theory is that these are all concepts of the same scrapped character. It's said that one of these is a scrapped Navia concept, which I would have a guess it was probably this one. These concepts range from being pirate themed or fairy tale inspired, which is an interesting design direction.